we're so close. We were so close, right? It honestly felt like Taiwan was about to ride out the whole COVID storm pretty much unscathed. So for those of you who don't know, Taiwan, a country with a population of about 23 to 24 million. Since the beginning of the pandemic up to now, May 2021, we've only had 12 deaths, right? And vaccination has started for people and everything seemed good. And our event announcement went live, and then boom, like right now, untraceable cases are blooming and everything seems extremely uncertain. So I got players asking me, what about the event? As of now, everything is still as they are, June 26th, but we are monitoring and observing the situation. The hope is that the worst is behind us, but of course, if the trend continues, then the event will be delayed. But we will be making an official statement on May 30th. So the good news is that everything that needs to be done for the event, like 95% of it, is already done. So there is no expiration date on it, so basically meaning the event could be in June, it could be in July, it could be like 6 months later. We're all set, like everything is ready to go, right? We just need you guys to show up. So before, your online registration is only complete after you've wired the money to Action Bunker, right? But now we're changing that because we don't know what's gonna happen. So still register online, but don't wire your money yet. So yeah, that's to prevent you having to wire the money, but then the event gets delayed and then Action Bunker has to wire back your money, right? So right now, just hold that part off, but still register online. One thing I did forget to mention in the last announcement video is that once you register online, you will be eligible for discounted SpeedQB products. Okay, so for the main part of the video right now, so like I said before, we are trying to adhere to the global standard of the competitive play, and some rules and point systems have been changed, all right? And so I'm here to tell you that now most of everything is still pretty much the same. I've made a video for the previous tournament about rules, links over here. I am just telling you the changes and things we need to be aware of. Yes, gun and barrel needs to touch the breakout wall. So in the last tournament, you know, we had players, I think it was Jason on our team, he had the stock of the gun touching the breakout wall. So you can't do that anymore. It has to be the barrel of your gun and a foot touching the breakout wall before the match begins. So yeah, this one, when you're hit, please go to your nearest wall. This, from my own personal experience from the last tournament, you know, there were just multiple cases where a player that gets hit, he's just walking across the whole field, right? Getting hit by other BBs. And you know, you're trying to hit this guy and then he's like walking in front of you and he just completely blocks your view. Don't do that. If you're hit, go to your nearest wall and just stay there. Point system, same thing. Each player knocked out is worth 5 points. So if you knock out a team of 5, the whole squad, that would be 25 points. My math is so bad. Also, 25 points for flag grab, 25 points for flag hang, and 25 points for live flag hang, meaning that when you flag hang and there's still enemy players on the field, then you get 25 extra points. And also 25 flag control points, meaning that the player that first gets the flag and he has possession of the flag all the way till the end when he flag hangs, that's an extra 25 points. I think this rule was set because they want to emphasize skill, so like trying to protect the flagger, like, you know, like that's very important. I'm just letting you know that there is this 25-point deduction penalty for intentionally and unintentionally moving the barrier. So this is for situations like the last tournament where you get two flaggers just sliding into the X and just crashing into the X, right? They don't want that. They want to prevent that kind of sloppiness. They want it to look clean. If you're sliding, you need to be able to control your slide. You need to be able to control your distance, not just slide and crash into the thing. Or you don't want to be like the guy in the last finals off the break and just crashes into the cover. Complete sloppiness. Who's that guy? Like, so stupid. So stupid. Malapanoche! You get a minus 25 points deduction penalty for ref influencing. So in the last tournament, I remember I made a video afterwards saying, hey, players, you get hit, go off the field, right? You don't want to get hit and then go to the ref and start complaining about how come he's not hit. So like I said, the mentality from the beginning of the first Bunker Kings, just worry about yourself getting hit or not, right? Don't be stressing about if you think you hit the other person. And especially don't go to the ref and complain while the event, while the tournament is still happening. Don't do that. So literally there is a penalty for that. Don't influence the ref. There are no more melee kills. So before there was, I remember in the first Bunker Kings, you can't do that knife kill where Triplets did. There are TKs or friendly fire counts, and also replica hits counts. So meaning gun hits also counts as kills. So this was something that we have strategized, saying that if you're hit, yell it out like hit, so your teammate knows that, you know, they're one down. But this isn't the rule now, so meaning that when you're hit, you can't verbally yell out hit. When you're hit, just put your hand up, one hand on your head, and just walk out. Mid-cap mags, each mag cannot exceed 200 rounds, and for globally ranked games, the BBs will be standardized and that all players will be running .25 tracer rounds, not exceeding 1.1 joules. Of course, we're not going to do that, but I just want to let you know that there is this standard out there, and one day when we get on the global standard, we need to be aware of that. Yes, no handheld torch. So basically, some creative players might take off their strobe and then put it on the floor, distract enemies while they shoot the side. That does have its place in other situations, but in the competitive play, the organizers wanted to adhere more specifically to player skills. So this situation will not be allowed. Yes, we did this in the last tournament where the captains or the co-captains from both teams need to go and confirm with the ref the final points, just to make sure together, right? Okay, so that's about it. May 30th, we'll be making an official statement on whether or not the event will be delayed. And then for online registered players, you guys will be eligible for the discounted SpeedQB products if you have registered before May 31st. And yeah, that's about it. Until then, make sure you wear your mask, wash your hands, play nice with your neighbors, and I'll see you later. Peace.